Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get this up. I think we're going to be very well leveled for the next DLC. That's actually good. So let's go ahead and get our medicine up. It's always good to have our medicine up. Let's actually take it up to 60. Why not? I like the way this is going. I like this leveling bit. And you get a whole bunch of energy crap. Repair, melee. Might as well take some melee up. We might be able to get into some melee more than likely. And speech. Yep. And time for a little bit more. Let's see what we have down here. If they have unlocked anything new. I don't think we have. Nerves of Steel. The Nerves of Steel is quick to regenerate exploit greatly than you normally would. The wastes have taught you some hard lessons, but you've remembered them all. You gain +1 experience earned. You gain +1% to earned experience per level gained. For example, 25% experience at level 25. Wait a second. Let me get my math right here. Per level gained. So at level, for example, 25% experience at level 25. So you telling me that like at level 25 I'd get like a fourth of my level already completed? That's kind of crazy. Anyways. Spray and pray. I think we've already went through most of these. Knife running could land you do an additional 10% damage. You can, previous locked out of. Might be an idea later on. Chemist. The chems you take last twice as long. Wouldn't that actually also include stim packs? Your limbs receive 50% the damage they normally would. That might be a good idea later on. Phonics expert. Just making sure I ain't missing any of them. Anything good. Shotgun surgeon. I mean, because I can tell you right now, I really like intense training. I really do. The fact that we can actually increase any of our stats is awesome. Right, but I think I'm going to go with lessons learned. I like that. Wait a second. Brain tank? Do I get... Guess I'm good to go. Alright, let's go ahead and head back and see what we can't do then. And I am out of stim packs. This might be a bad thing. This might be a good thing. Why am I suffering from some withdrawal? Doop. I love clearing out those force fields now that I know I can. So nice. See what's over here. You crap. Securitrons. Nice to meet you. Horse lock. Winning. Alright, I'm just gonna check this last area right here and then I'm leaving. I got to seize. Drone control terminal. Red X, right away. Take this out. Let's get out of here. Let's get out to the big MT. Oh crap, those stupid robots are gonna be out here, aren't they? Oh, sweet. Our awesomeness got rid of them. Back to the think tank. Hopefully we're almost done with this. Let's get inside. Alright, Auto Doc. Basic physical exam. Thank you. And can you swap body parts? Place your heart back in your chest, reattach your spine. Nope, that's not gonna do it. Hey, Muggy. My brain in here? Spine's in there. My brain is right though. I do kind of like my new heart and spine. Just would be nice to have my brain back. Let's take our elevator up. Dr. Klein waits. Make sure you're prepared to finish this once and for all. Yep. Hey, look, it's a whole bunch of stupid robots. Probably a lot more long dialogue. I'm gonna try and skip through this as fast as possible. Now.
The lobotomite returns. Our lobotomite. Has Dr. Mobius been denominated into scrap metal and voice module parts, as we hoped.
See, I think you're past due for your lobotomy, Klein. Lol. If you notice the pacification field's down, guess what happens now? Ooh. I like this one. I think it's past due for your lobotomy, Klein.
Fight? I've never been in a fight. What do I... Colleagues! Think tank! Alert! Alert! We are under attack! Fight!
Yep. Oh crap. Quest failed. Picking your brains. What? What do you mean? Wait a second. Quest failed, so I could have done this differently. I want to see what the other option is besides killing them all first. Because this said quest failed. Unless that was a different quest. Let's see. This is probably the most effective weapon. Optional. Use Sync Tank Auto Dock to retrieve your original heart. These are optional items. You go to quest. Where are we at? Let's see. Confront Dr. Klein. Let's try this again.
The lobotomite.
Yes, yes. You may have noticed the pacification field is down. Guess what happens now? Wait. Dang it. Quest failed, picking your brains. I don't understand this. Did I kill him? I think I killed him.
That's what my attack protocols feel.
Yeah, you just died, friend. So did I. Anyways, I wanted to see, because it keeps saying quest failed. I think there's something else hidden in the dialogue, and I want to see what it is. Or I'm missing something. Maybe... Do I need to, like, do my... So I'm gonna get a haircut. Pretty sure oops. Haircut's not gonna do anything in this point in time. Wait. Guess we could put those on. Yes, yes. Now we look completely stupid. Well, let's try to swap body parts. Let's place your heart back in your chest. Oh, that's the heartless perk. Cardiac arrest perk. Your heart is back in your body, but some advanced technologies remain. You are less resistant to poison. 50%. And robots are only somewhat confused by your twins now. But on the bright side, healing items, chems, are quite as effective. Nice. It's actually a better thing to do, I guess. Alright, swap body parts. Reattach your spine. You've lost the spineless perk. Your spine is back in your body, but some advanced technologies remain. Your torso can now be crippled again, but your strength and damage threshold bonuses have doubled, +2. You're overencumbered and cannot run. What do you mean I'm overencumbered and cannot run? I look like I'm fine. Alright, let's try this again. See if there's anything different now. Oh yeah. Or maybe my brain's in here somewhere. You do know that there's 3 wrenches in here, right? Heck yeah. And duct tape. I likes me some duct tape. Is there any of those chem sets around? Oh, but I see a whole bunch of crap over here. I'll go force that lock. Oh, that broke. My bad. Yeah, no, I'm kind of... This is getting a little dragged out now. Oh, I see a chemistry set, baby. I see a chemistry set. Create some stim packs. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at this. Aid. Let's, take some stim packs. Actually, let's, set up the stim pack. And, we'll set up some other stuff here in a minute if we absolutely need it, but this gun seems like it was killing them very effectively. Alright, so I found my brain. Now you and I are going to settle things.
I recommend watching your tone with me, lobotomite. Now, your brain. Hand it over, or we'll extract it again.
Excuse me? I'm not handing you my brain. There's some things we should discuss.
And what could we possibly have to speak about? You have the brain, we have the technology. All you must do is surrender. With it, we can finally leave this place. I cannot tell you how boring this place gets, chopping up the landscape and everything in it. And we have so many questions to ask your brain first. About this Mojave place.
Really?
A fertile testing ground for our experiments.
Yeah, I think not. Let's see. You think I killed Dr. Mobius? No. No, he lives.
You must have killed him. He wouldn't have just let you walk in, take your brain. Would he? No. Something is wrong. Your perspiration, heartbeat, all tell a different story, I think.
I think. Which one is speechless? Are you willing to risk it? I can't let you dissect the Mojave or let you leave.
Yes, you can. You don't really have an alternative that I can...
Dr. Klein, please. Let's see what its insides look like. Finally.
Klein, are you sure we've calculated all the combat probabilities here? I mean, the lobotomite confronted Mobius. Plus, you know, we haven't had a C-O-M-B-A-T drill in forever.
I can
I don't think
spell.
we could form a tactical attack triangle if we wanted to.
Really?
Silencing opinionators.
We are bigger, smarter, and floatier than you,
Floatier.
lobotomites.
Indeed.
We don't wish...
Alright. I think it's past time, Dr. Mobius. I think it's time for you to just die. Still failing that quest. What do you mean picking your brains? Hold on. I want to know what I failed. I want to know why and what I failed. Picking your brain. Wait, maybe that was a different quest. Oh, crap. Hold on. Load. So we went through the other dialogue very quickly. I want to see something here. Maybe I did miss something. Picking your brains. Speak to Dr. 8 if you can. Oh. Let's try that one. To speak to Dr. 8. So instead, we were saying you're trying to confront Dr. Klein the entire time. Dr. 8. What was that? Can you speak? Do you understand me? I have no idea what you're saying right now. Can I ask you some questions? Let's see. I'll be going now. I think I did that one. Let's check real quick. Say hello to Boros carefully.
Klein awaits, as do we all.
Let's see, hold on a second. Can you tell me a bit? Never mind. I encountered your Benton X8 and had to kill it.
So, you put down Gabe. Thank you. A scamp, but really, his highly augmented combat program...
Oh yeah, I think we're past all
In
that.
any event, thank you.
Alright, blah. Damage, practice technologies. Who are you? Alright, blah blah blah. It's like old stuff here. Quest added a brain's best friend. I'm not doing this. No, it's alright, trust me. Alright, I'm just gonna skip through this because I don't feel like reading all this crap right now. I'm ready to finish this. So I'm just gonna... there we go. Don't you want to leave here?
No!
If it's the contrary... Let's see... Does Klein want these particular technologies? You tell me about the big empty. Just gonna run through these dialogues here real quick. Just because this is getting a little bit stupid. Introduce yourself to Dr. Dalla. I guess I just gotta talk to
You
these.
should really see Dr. Klein.
Perception. You seem to be looking a lot. Completed. We've spoken enough. Alright, what's this next one? Chat with Dr. O.
Klein's an impatient man.
There we go. Quest completed. Picking your brains. Kinda like picking your nose, I guess. Alright. Let's take a look here. Try to find any trace of Gabe in Higgs Village. No. All we would do is confront Dr. Klein, the think tank. Alright. Let's see if there's anything different now.
The lobotomite.
Alright, yeah, we heard that. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Let's try this one again. Yeah. Yeah, well, I tried. Quest failed. I don't care.
I don't even know what my weapons do.
Hold on a second. I thought I set my stim packs up. Aid. Oh, right. We haven't actually done that. Right. Alright, so little psycho never hurt anyone. Do we not have any medics? I think that stupid suit used it all. Great. It's great. It's awesome. Don't even have any vodka. Anyways, some mentats wouldn't hurt. So we're just gonna come over here and create some stim packs real quick. Gonna go to aid. Set these guys up on 5 and take them real quick. There we go. And we're gonna come back up here and hopefully survive.
Gang up on it. Guys? Anyone?
Oh yeah, come on. You know you want to. We're gonna take another stim pack. See if we can't advance them from here. Oh yeah, doing some damage from a distance, sniping them with energy weapons. How you like this, guys, huh? How's that feel? That's one down, I think, or 2. Can't remember if I took one down yet or not. That's 2 down, I think. Dr. Klein's almost dead. Can't have me up here, can ya? Yeah, there's Klein dead. Oh yeah, get owned. Suckers are gone. These guys have a bunch of crap on them. If I ever need electronic stuff, I know where to go. I think I'm done. I'm ready to finish off this DLC and move on to the next. I'll tell you what. Take the elevator down.
As it had been in the
There we
years
go.
before the Great War, Big Mountain, the Big Empty, became home to one of the brightest minds of the 23rd century.
That's me.
The courier watched over the Big Empty for years to come,
What?
caring for it and keeping its discoveries safe until they were needed to help others.
What?
Which
Why would I
had
do that?
always been Big Mountain's purpose. Past the laboratories
don't
and
understand
science,
this.
it had always been intended as a place to build the future of all mankind.
I don't want to stay here.
The courier had scoured much of the Big Empty, although
It's Jarvis.
secrets still remained in the crater's depths.
Hi, Jarvis.
Perhaps that was for the best, however. Curiosity, while sometimes rewarded for its efforts, often proves to be equally dangerous.
I understand this.
The Forbidden Zone continued to be, true to its name,
Forbidden.
No more robo-scorpions
Didn't
were
I kill you?
sighted in its canyons.
How are you talking?
Big Mountain became even emptier, devoid of Dr. Mobius's proclamations forecasting the destruction of anything that dared possess sentience.
Right.
Still, it is said he lived on in the equations inscribed on the floor and walls of the Forbidden Zone dome.
What? Really?
A cobweb tracery of symbols that told of 1,000 brilliant thoughts, now lost to time.
Interesting.
The sink atop the dome bustled with the voices of a small town, constantly chirping, arguing, and snarling at each other. Still, This all happened productively in the interests of its new owner. The Sync Central Intelligence Unit discovered, despite its
SCI,
inversion code, it
SCIU.
was comforted by the sense of community the other personalities gave it.
The
Interesting.
biological research station, obsessed with seeding everything in sight, requested a transfer to the X-22 Botanical Garden.
Oh, wow.
So that it might, in its own words, sensually fertilize the garden's smooth contours.
Still free.
The garden sent back a polite refusal, saying it had prior commitments with a vault it had helped infect before the war.
Oh, wow.
The book chute continued to devour all seditious materials until it nearly choked on a paperclip.
Kidding me?
It adamantly maintained it was a Chinese paperclip. And the whole thing had been an elaborately orchestrated assassination attempt.
Oh, Lord.
Whatever the reason, it slowed down for a while, carefully appraising each document and clipboard that came to it.
The light switches continued to bicker and flicker.
I like
This
the light
persisted
switches.
until the day someone dropped a flashlight in the sink, and the two of them united in their hatred of the showboat.
What?
The Sync continued to ruthlessly scrub any particulate matter that came near it.
You take a step from your trusty Vault
Eventually,
13
it gained
canteen.
access to the magneto-hydraulics plant and nearly flooded all the big empty in an attempt to scrub the crater
Are
clean.
you serious?
The toaster
Look at that.
continued its psychotic spree,
Nice.
reducing all appliances in range to scrap electronics and spare
Spare
parts.
parts.
After one of its more psychotic episodes, however, the other Sync personalities decided enough was enough and dumped the toaster in a bathtub. Sparking and hissing, the toaster swore its enemies would rue the day when they had bread and no way to toast it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Muggy did his
Oh.
best to collect coffee cups, although in his quest, he accidentally trapped himself in Higgs Village. It might have been the end for poor Muggy.
No.
Except he found it peaceful there,
Oh.
tidying up the kitchens of the think tank professors back when they had been flesh and bone. Well, except for Dr. O, who was an asshole for having created Muggy in the first place. Muggy left O's house deliberately dirty, punishing the dishes and cups that lived there in blind revenge.
Oh, gosh.
for serving
That's awesome.
Dr. O.
Blind eye
Oh.
old Jefferson eventually discovered a new sound. Silence.
Silence indeed.
It only made him more filled with the blues than before. It
I
was
imagine.
rumored by the other personalities that he had a brief fling with the light switches.
I'm glad they added the option to turn off the personality matrices in the think tank, though. That was great, because otherwise I'm sure people would have shot themselves intentionally.
Autodoc, always gentle and methodical, kept sewing up the courier in all the right places when the skin split open from repeated wear and tear. The Autodoc was just glad to have purpose again. It heard its simpler brothers and sisters who got shipped to the Sierra Madre were bored out of their skulls in that toxic dead city. In time, the Autodoc found a way to deactivate the Y-17 trauma harnesses, releasing the corpses they had held prisoner for almost 200 years.
Wow, really?
As the courier ran through the X-8 facility multiple times, the computers analyzed the test subject's movements. Rather than performing a superficial observation, they realized the subject barely knew what communism was.
What?
Or even what a high school was.
Really?
This confused them for a time, until the facility finally realized that its research had succeeded.
Interesting.
So it let its cyber dogs out into the wastes to help protect small communities from physical aggression
Really?
rather than communist propaganda.
Wow.
The infiltration program in X-13 felt spent, having repeatedly upgraded the stealth suit until it could upgrade it no more. It felt warm, fulfilled, and a bit sluggish. It realized not long after, the stealth suit had left it, without so much as a note on the nightstand.
That's right.
So the infiltration program sent out robo-brains into the wastes, looking for its wayward technology.
You'll
It
never
eventually
find it.
found Repcon HQ, and set up a new research center, testing and murdering fiends who kept breaking into the facility.
It's a nice story.
The courier, organs intact, continued onwards, a little less heavy of step, but with all the organs in the right places.
As they should be.
After all, brains can develop a life of their own when left to their own thoughts.
Apparently.
And the courier's brain was more clever than most.
The think tank basement, filled with the lobotomized robotical frames of the doctors, now served as a graveyard. The monitors had recorded the battle in its entirety, including the think tank's final
I need to get a copy of that.
shrill, terrified screams, whimpers, and pleas for mercy.
I have to get a double copy of that.
These humiliating last moments as a warning to anyone approaching the perimeter that other smarty pants were not welcome.
Well, I'm sorry.
The courier
Maybe I won't
was
wear
the
pants next
inheritor
time.
of the big empty, and there was room for only one will in the halls of the think tank dome.
Yeah, well.
There is an expression in the wasteland, old world blues.
It refers to those so obsessed with the past they can't see the present, much less the future, for what it is.
They stare into the what was, eyes like pilot lights, guttering and spent, as the realities of their world continue on around them.
Science is a long, steady progression into the future. What may seem a sudden event often isn't felt for years, even centuries to come.
In the times
come on.
following the Second Battle of River Dam, however, old world blues took on a new meaning.
Where once it was viewed as a form of sadness, nostalgia, it became an expression describing the potential for the future.
Alright, I'm done.
It can be easy to see science
crap, come on.
as evil, technology
Dang it.
unchecked as the source of all ills, all misfortunes.
With the courier at the helm, science became a beacon for the future. There was old world blues.
This sucks.
And new world hope. And hope ruled the day at
I
Big Mountain.
understand.
We could say more, but the stories in the Big Empty speak for themselves.
Can I leave now?
Now armed with the transportal ponder, the
I wanna
courier
go.
could return to the dome at any time and crack open the secrets of the Big Empty one by one.
That's good to
The
know.
sink sat vigilant, waiting for its master to return, shoes covered in Mojave dust. Only one road yet remained, and it was one the courier had to walk alone.
Awesome. Can I leave now? Oh, thank the Lord. You have lost the brainless perk. Winning. You've gained the big brained perk. Your brain is back in your body, but some of the advanced technologies remain. Your head still cannot be crippled, but you're only 10% more resistant to addiction now. Surprisingly, your damage threshold is improved by 10%, minimum of 1 DT. You've acquired the Big Mountain Transportoponder. It's capable of transporting you, and you alone, between the Mojave Wasteland and the Big MT. Return to the Mojave, or go back to the Big MT. You simply equip the Transportoponder as you would any normal weapon. Pull the trigger and away you go. Note that it won't work in interiors combat situations. This is totally incapable of harnessing your immunity. Whoa! Whoa! Shut up or I'll kill y'all. What the heck is this? Wait a second, what is this? Oh, is this that gun? It looks kinda cool. Oh dude, that looks kinda cool. Hold on. Prepare this thing so we can sell it. Yeah. Selling all my energy weapons. Alright guys, I'm going to end off this, I'm not going to end off the Aftermath. The Aftermath's not over, we still have some more DLCs to complete, but I'm going to say this is a completion of Old World Blues, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's this last episode I'm going to make it a little bit long just to get through all the dialogue, crazy ending. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to go maybe do a little bit more leveling, maybe get some more caps, maybe find us some guns to prepare us for the next DLC. So stay tuned guys, we'll be back very, very soon. Goodbye.